Hey everyone and welcome back to some more of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So last time I went to Forgotten Isle and we defeated Brontes the Thunderer, the first Cyclops that we were supposed to defeat. We've been around the world, we've already defeated two of the Cyclops, which came actually later in the game after this one, but we managed to defeat this one in the first try itself. So that was a lot of fun. As of right now, I'm actually going to switch to, like in the last video I decided that maybe I should go for the armor set that I want to, instead of, you know, like, unless I'm going into a new area, I won't be wearing Assassin set anymore. But Spartan War Hero armor set I'm wearing because I've already explored this area and there's going to be a few side quests and just main quests that I'm going to do. So it's going to be a war, we know that already. We're going to have to win the war for Sparta in Boeotia, that's the plan. So that's what we were planning to do. And yeah, let's see how that works out. But before I go there, I'm going to do this quest called Praxilla's Admirer. So let's see how that goes. Also, I'm going to like tweak my abilities a little bit and keep using them till I do the next main mission. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. Alright, let's tweak the abilities to start with. Let's check the inventory again. This is only gonna give me bonus on warrior damage, I'm guessing. And for some reason I ended up using the plus 50% burning rate, which I wanted to save for the Agamemnon set over here, which kind of sucks, but okay. Alright, so damage on Athenian soldier is what I'm seeing right now. I'll dismantle the shitty things that I don't need. We won't be using this because this is like giving us assassin damage, and on elites and bosses, like, it's not gonna help me a lot. Instead, I'm gonna go for Nikolaus' sword because that fits really well with the Spartan set, to say the least. Stacks up on the damage against Athenian soldiers. Over here, I do have a lot of options. I would prefer warrior damage unless it's something really good. Like this sounds good. This is great. But like, it's so unfortunate that I engraved the plus 20% health and armor on this and then I found this, which just sucks. I think I had decided for Minotaur's Labrys because that was very fitting with this armor set. Like warrior and crit chance I'm getting here, and plus 40% crit damage, so it stacks up, and 40% crit damage here as well, so it's plus 80% crit damage now. For the bow, I had decided to go for 7% crit chance. I could go for Hades bow, but the only thing that's benefiting me here is plus 20% warrior damage, and that's it. That's about it. Achilles bow actually looks a little bit better. It's not stacking up on warrior damage, but it's giving us plus 7% crit chance, which is good. Or we could go for 12% bow charging speed. Crit chance is actually not bad, but maybe this is fine. This is fine for now. Right, so let's move on. Let's do it. If we find a blacksmith, we're gonna upgrade our shit. If we don't, we're still fine here. Our gear is not too bad. Right, so we're back in Boeotia. We're gonna do this little side story. Praxilla's Admirer, a Poet's Legacy. This is gonna be interesting. Hopefully. See how that works out.
Hello.
My, is that Cassandra Vaid, the Eagle Bearer, messenger of Zeus, she who launched 1,000 hearts?
Alcibiades. I'm known by many names, but that last one sounds to be of your own making.
My young friend Archimedes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his desire.
You would have my eternal gratitude.
Who's your friend?
I'd like to know more about the man asking for my help.
I'm Archimedes. I came to Alcibiades because he boasts of his exploits as a lover and knows Praxilla.
What do you mean?
I'm a
wooing?
Misthios, not some famed lover.
I heard that Cassandra learned a special healing touch from Lycaon.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Praxilla?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Who is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon, wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers, and she'll show you her flower. However, this is Praxilla. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do. They need to be worthy of a goddess.
I come to this coast every year for the Poetry Festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and radiance of the coral rose. Fetch some, and all doors and legs shall open.
I don't like this guy, dude. He's a creepy as F
I'll
guy.
return with your flowers.
But he's a nice guy.
Where can I find the coral rose? It sounds rare.
You would be correct. However, like all good things in life, these take more work than most are willing to expend. They're atop a nearby mountain.
Say I do get these flowers. Where would I bring them?
Back to camp? Praxilla should be in her tent.
You mentioned being here for a poetry festival?
I did. It's one of the many festivals to Apollo, but this one holds a special place in my heart. Among other places. Other festivals are so stuffy. Here we worship like Maenads.
I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword and heart as Alcibiades says, you'll return to me with the coral rose. As a poet, it's best that I stay at camp while you do the hiking.
You'd be an easy snack for wolves or bears. I'll return with the roses.
Alright, so we're gonna encounter wolves and bears. Should be easy enough. I have a lot of warrior damage with this set. Not a lot of hunter damage though. Good thing my bow does fire damage then, I guess. And I accidentally stacked one of the things to increase fire damage on this set. So that works out perfectly as well.
These must be the coral roses.
Alright, easy enough. Praxilla's admirer, coral roses, found them. Let's deliver it to them.
I found your coral roses.
You're back! That's perfect. The roses are perfect. Oh, look at the luster. The fragrance. Now, you must deliver them to her.
You came all this way to meet her. You should be the one to do it.
Please, I'm much too nervous to speak to her. I've composed a poem to recite. Here, let me teach you.
I'd say it all wrong. I'm a mystios, not a poet.
Then, would you at least deliver the flowers while I rehearse?
Fine. But the rest is up to you.
Okay, she's at her tent. It's right there. Go give them to her.
I mean, Alcibiades is talking to him right
Praxilla,
now.
I have flowers for you from Archimedes of... somewhere.
Did I not tell you to get the wine 5 minutes ago?
Cassandra Vaiad, may I introduce you to my dear friend Praxilla, Apollo's muse and mistress of the golden strings.
You're Praxilla?
Didn't expect an aged bard. Mercenary of Ayad?
It would be foolish of me to assume a master of the craft would be young.
Praxilla, this is Cassandra Vaiad, eagle-bearer, messenger of Zeus, launcher of 1,000...
Cassandra Kaka, cast stone and light alike, leaves ladies and lads alight alive. Ailing women and awestruck men cling to her side.
A true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier, a Spartan, a thorn in the side of tyrants. She who dares challenge Poseidon. Alcibiades, this one I'm keeping my eyes on.
The poems she writes about me are never so kind.
I have flowers for you. They're not from me. They're from Archimedes. He's right over... Well, he was over there.
A coral rose? Huh. I'll have to get my servant to add these to the pile.
It's a gift. Show some gratitude.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head must be rattling with rocks.
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
A Haikos is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
A haikos.
Achaikos is Praxilla's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived. I can't go on stage without a Haikos.
I did see Archimedes leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that lyre back. Please, without Praxilla getting everyone's juices flowing, this festival is just a bunch of young men measuring the size of their verse.
Where's the lyre
This
special?
lyre was special. Can you play another for your recital?
Perseus without winged sandals or a mirrored shield was just a man. Would he have the same legends, the same mystery if he performed each task without a legendary weapon?
It's very valuable, both in significance and in drachmi.
Archimedes and the missing servant both disappeared as the lyre was stolen. They could be working together.
Oh, and he seemed like such a nice boy.
Alcibiades invited a viper into my tent.
Is there somewhere they could have taken it?
It's a poetry festival. There is no better hub for shady trade.
I'll find the thief and return the lyre.
Alright. Praxilla's admirer, quest completed. Right, so unfortunately guys, this is where I'll be ending the video. In the next one I'm gonna do this quest called Liar Liar. And we're gonna see how that works out. With that said, see you in the next one. Bye.